to see you. If you're new here, my name's Audrey. This is my son, Jonathan. He's not going to like me filming here. He wants all of my attention at once, huh? Don't you? So we're on a wait list to get him in an adult day program. So until we get him into a spot that he can basically spend the daytime in, Monday through Friday, he's with me like this, 24/7. Huh. That's okay. I just want him to have fun. I want him to get out of the house so he can have fun. He's very social, even though he doesn't talk. Can I scratch my nose, please? I'm very itchy. So this prohibits me from really making the kind of content that I want to make. But then again, it also kind of forces me down a direction where it's more of just chit-chatting and stuff versus a project. I love doing that air dry clay. That was really fun. It was very challenging, though, trying to do it with this guy around me constantly. But I'm not complaining. I'm just apologizing to you for my not so professional crafting times. Maybe I should call it something like redneck crafting or something, because it's just bottom of the barrel. It's, I'm scraping by to get through each day right now. I'm in a challenge, emotionally, mentally right now. Not from Johnny being home, but this channel's more than just fun stuff. I hate to say that because that sounds depressing, but it's about real life, and we know real life isn't always fun. I'm 56. I've been estranged from my family for 2.5 years. It's been the best 2.5 years of my life, but it's also been 2 to 2.5 years of scabs coming off and looking what's underneath and confronting those situations and events so that I can acknowledge my current behavior and thoughts to become a healthier person. There's a lot to unpack there. I'll give you just a quick gist. What I'm talking about specifically with this is my whole life, I've always thought I have been anorexic. Audrey, you're fat. How can you be anorexic? Well, I wasn't always fat. I've been skinny most of my life. Not just thin, but skinny. And there's so much to talk about, so many examples of my eating habits. Basically, what I have figured out is my parents were starving me. My parents didn't want me to eat. They literally wouldn't give me lunch money. They wouldn't want me to eat. I remember being in high school, 90 pounds, and I never ate. I wanted to eat because I was hungry, and my mom caught me in the pantry, in the kitchen, getting a single potato chip. One potato chip. And I got confronted about it. I'll never forget that, and that's a very abusive, controlling thing that's happened there. I'm not anorexic. I have never freaking been anorexic. It's not me. It's not me. This is all new revelation to me the last week. So about a week ago, I started thinking about this out of nowhere. I was making dinner. I was using some shaking spices, to put in the food. And it hit me like a freaking ton of bricks. I used to eat those parsley or Italian seasoning because I was hungry and I could do it and not get caught. I used to get into the sugar bowl and just have a spoonful of sugar. I would eat baby aspirin. Remember the pink baby chewables? I was hungry, and those tasted like candy. For those of you my age and older, do you remember the diet aids? It's called AIDS, and it was chocolate, and it was to kill your appetite. I was so hungry, I ate those on purpose, knowing that they were not candy, knowing they were a type of medication. I was hungry. And anytime I asked for money for school lunch, most of the time I didn't ask because I knew what the answer was going to be. Go make yourself something. Well, there is nothing. There's nothing. I wouldn't get enough money to buy anything. My dad would give me like 50 cents or something, and I used to ask this girl I hung around with at school in high school if I could have her leftovers, because she would get grilled cheese every day as a snack, and she didn't eat the crust. I loved the crust. I was starving to death, and I would always ask her for the crust. And sometimes she would give it to me, and sometimes not. And I am just overwhelmed with upset right now and anger towards both my parents. The day I delivered this guy, it was day before Thanksgiving that year. It was 2 days before Thanksgiving in 2002. And we went over to my parents' house for dinner, and my dad's like, man, you got to get that weight off. What? I just had a now 9-pound kid. I was just in labor and delivery for 28 hours. It was rough. The whole pregnancy was rough. The delivery, everything was rough. It was awful, but worth it. Not complaining about about that. But for my own father to tell me I'm fat, I can't make any sense of it. I can't make any freaking sense. Now, I've realized why I've gained weight the last 2-3 years. Because I've started, quote unquote, talking back to my parents and standing up for myself and not taking their bull crap anymore. Full blown called them out. I don't even call that woman my mother anymore. I call her my father's wife. They're still married. They've been married since they were 17. I call her my father's wife. My brother is referred to as Satan by my sister and I, because that's pretty much describing his personality. And I'm not joking. I'm dead serious here, okay? My sister, I have 2 sisters. One is estranged. The other one's in Arizona and is miserable going through this garbage about our parents and family as I am. When I was out there in Arizona visiting her, she told me something horrible. And as the big sister, I'm 9 years older than her. She told me something so horrible it made me cry. Well, she told me a few things about my family that I didn't know. And she goes, yeah, I was in 3rd grade, and Mom bought donuts so I can take to my class for my birthday. And she goes, as I got out of the car, I'm holding my donuts. And she goes, you pass those out to everyone, but you can't have one. You can't have one because you're too fat. But make sure everyone else gets one. How dare you? How dare you? I've never had anorexia. I am not claiming that as something that was me. That was my parents starving me to death. I literally didn't want to eat, and I didn't want to eat. That's what I'm coming to find out. And my mental health was suffering so bad. as a teenager, I didn't even want to swallow my own saliva anymore. I carried around a rag to spit on because I equated that with my parents loving me or not loving me. If I swallow and ingest anything, they're not gonna love me or care about me or help me. I thought I've always thought I've had some sort of swallowing disorder or something. No, it's not me. I am not owning that problem. That is not what my problem. They are the problem. They condition me to be sick. I am so ashamed of these people. And my whole life, I never wanted to be their daughter. I was praying that I was adopted so I could go to another family. The lady in our street, this lady, Beth Davis. If this somehow gets to you, Beth Davis, if you're even alive, I don't know, but I really wanted to come live with you. I was so excited. I thought I was going to be able to move out of that house. Even my brother would run away. My brother would run away on a regular basis. But my sister in Arizona, she said, I didn't understand what was happening, like as a human being. I didn't know what we were. She goes, I didn't understand Mom at all. In fact, I was waiting for her to take off her mask. Her mask. Yeah, because she's Satan's daughter. I mean, that's crazy. And I've only found that out in the last couple of years. And there's weird stuff going on with her and my brother. And I mean, it is a mess. It is a mess. And I'm not trying to clean up anyone else's mess except my own. I got to start with my own brain. Now that I know I'm not the anorexic, that I was mistreated, abused, and controlled, I'm taking back my power. I'm taking it back. I'm not afraid of eating anymore, clearly. I've gained so much weight. But I think I can better control my eating now that I have this realization that why I'm doing it. Why am I overeating? Because like mentally, it's like, is she coming back? Is she coming back? Do I have to be skinny right now? Do I have to be able to fit into a small or medium size? And I was finding myself eating so like rapidly and sneaking food. Why am I sneaking food? John, why am I sneaking food? Well, I know now why. And, I am a psychic. And I'm sure people are like, well, you're psychic. Why don't you know this? Why didn't you know this or understand this for the last 50 plus years? I don't know. This is the way God made me. This is the way the universe has me functioning. Everything's in God's time, in Spirit's time, in the universe's time. It's not on my time. Where's the lesson? So yeah, I'm a little peeved right now at the universe. Like, could we not have discovered this a long time ago? All my 50s have been just HE double hockey sticks. HELL. My 50s. I think back, well, it's not even that I'm thinking back. It's like these thoughts and memories sporadically, unexpectedly jump into my head and stun me. And I'm having these realizations and memories are coming out. I guess because I feel safe now. I have a husband who defends me, who's not going to put up with garbage from anybody, family, friends, wherever. Nobody can get past Chase, who protects me. Nobody. So yeah, I do feel emotionally safe. And I acknowledge that. And thank God. All I can say. Thank you, God. Right? There's just so much. There's so much I have to talk about. And I am a little frustrated right now just because I can't write, like, I can't work on my book because I don't have the time. And this guy's not sleeping well again at night. He's been up and down. How many times last night? 5, maybe? 5 times up and down, maybe? And this is how it is during the day. We're attached at the hips. So I'll take him for a drive. I'll take him to the shop, to go thrifting or whatever. And it's fine. This is what we're doing this season in our lives, right? You'll be back in school before I know it, and I'm going to miss you. Huh? Mama misses you when you're not with me. You know that. You do. You know that. So my head's just spinning. My head is spinning. So not been able to really do much content on either of my YouTube channels. I apologize for that. The other channel is a crime channel, and there's so much going on with crime right now. And it's like, I just don't have the headspace to do it. I'm putting myself first, and I do feel bad because I love doing the crime reporting as well as just doing videos for you guys, the cooking and the crafting and all that stuff. I love doing it, but this guy's more important. So my time's here with him right now, and just taking advantage of the time to sort of sit here with him and digest everything. Right? Yeah. So tell everybody, I'm an angel. He's an angel. He's the angel that was sent here to be with me forever. Huh. Yeah. If you're not aware, this is Johnny, and he's special needs. He is 22. I know you look so young. Huh. He looks like he's 10 or so right now. But he's a hairy man. He's a hairy man. And, yeah. So I'm starting to sweat. I see my neck is getting red. I think I'm having a hot flash or something. Anyway, I just wanted to throw this out there so you guys kind of just know where I'm at. I like to keep it real on my videos because, yes, I enjoy doing the crafting and, all of the things that I plan on continuing to do here. I love it. But also I've promised to be real and come at you with life struggles and real things that we all deal with, because I know for a fact so many of you also have childhood problems or family problems. That's a fact. What was I going to say? Everyone has something. And, when I was doing readings full time, I swear every person, I would say 90% of my clients would have similar family issues, maybe different, but the same severity, but still family issues. And that's a thing we go through here. So I know I'm not alone. I know you guys have good thoughts for me, as I do for you. And I'm sorry for all of those people who are a little bit south of where I'm at in California and the fires. I'm so sorry. That breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. I am so sorry. Yeah, it's like life attacks us. Sometimes it just feels like, what have I done wrong, Nothing. Those people down south, they haven't done anything wrong to deserve all those neighborhoods to be burned up to crisps. Oh! I know. I talk too much, huh? Do I talk too much? Do I? Huh? Because you don't talk back to me. I got to talk to somebody. Anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. appreciate you, love you. I hope you're doing okay today. And Johnny and I will be here hopefully with some new videos coming out later in the week. Okay, stay safe, everyone. Take care. Say Johnny out. See you guys soon. Bye.